मयि आदिशक्ति पराशक्ति आदमान्त सारमे जगन्मयि एवरिरिगेनु निन्ने विद्यामयि आनन्दात्मिके नित्ये निरामयि आदिशक्ति सर्वान्तरङ्गवासिनि सर्व निर्वाण सौख्य प्रदान परायणि सर्वान्तरङ्गवासिनि सर्व निर्वाण सौख्य प्रदान परायणि सर्वान्तरङ्गवासिनि सर्व निर्वाण सौख्य प्रदान परायणि सर्वान्तरङ्गवासिनि सर्वज्ञ निर्वाण सौख्य प्रदान परायणि దుష్టలుగు కాన రావే నీవెన్నడు శిష్టులతో నీవు ఆగమాంద సారమే జగన్ ఎవరిగేను నిన్నే విద్యామయి ఆనందాత్మికే నిత్యే నిరామయి ఆదిశక్తి పరాశక్తి ఆగమాంత సారమే జగన్మయి ఎవరిరిగేను నిన్నే.
Good morning and welcome to our seminar this morning. So once again, we open into the awareness of awareness. So we begin by opening that space of the awareness in the body and extending that space up and down through the whole body. So up from the base of the spine to the top of the head, and from the top of the head into the lower body. Opening into spaciousness. So letting go of thoughts, feelings, and entering in to that space of being. We extend into the field around us. So the inner field and the outer field become one. We extend to the person on our right, to the left, across the room. Sensing the energy in that space. And pulling the energy into the top of the head, down through the forehead, through the face, through the throat, down into the heart, down into the belly. Amma was singing Adi Shakti. that energy of protection through singing to that this morning. So as we focus on the energy, we come closer to that essence of us, that being of us. We extend the energy from the back of the head into the forehead. The back of the head into the eyes. The back of the head into the mouth. The back of the head into the throat. The back of the head into the heart. The back of the head into the belly. We extend the energy forward. And from the back of the head into the lower body. And settling into the energy of the field. Becoming one with it. As we focus in the heart. So as we relax a bit more, we open into the light of the field. So once again, we extend to each other, to the people on the Zoom this morning, as they extend here. We extend to the generational field, that field of the ancestors, the family, the friends, the great teachers that we've had. Swami Muktananda, Amachi, all our different Buddhist teachers, Lama Norla, Lama Tarchin. We extend also to Dr. Yin Shin this morning from the Taoist tradition. We extend also to all the traditions of which we participate in. And to the great archetypes of all the traditions. So to hold the field of awareness in meditation, as we are right now, this is of great support. And to extend our cultivation of the field in everyday life is of even greater support. Since we spend most of our time in everyday awareness. In Shaivism, and Dzogchen Buddhism, it's understood that all things and beings arise out of the primordial awareness and ultimately dissolve back into it. So even such subtle experiences such as emotions, thoughts, images arise out of this field and dissolve back into it. So in becoming aware of our feelings, we are aware that sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad, sometimes we're angry, and then the feeling passes. Sometimes, however, we may get stuck with a feeling. And when this happens, one way of getting unstuck is to focus on the energy of the feeling. So we've all done this. We all know how to do this. So as we focus on the energy of a feeling, it will dissolve back into the field. If you'd like to do that now, you're welcome. Hindu Shaivism and Dzogchen point out that even though all emotions arise out of the field of awareness and dissolve back into it, the closest access into the field of awareness is through serenity. It is suggested to cultivate serenity. In the Chinese practice of Qigong, a similar understanding exists. Dr. Yen Xin, one of the foremost Qigong masters of China, describes 9 levels of tranquility. He says that to practice Qigong effectively, one must extend the practice of Qigong into everyday life. So 30% is formal practice, 70% is cultivation in everyday life. He describes 9 levels of tranquility. The first level is concentration. Whatever task is in front of us, we need to focus on it. This will increase tranquility. The second level is dealing with other people interpersonally. Become polite and respectful, always keeping the inner mind quiet. This attitude will increase tranquility. In the third level, he suggests having a kind heart and words in all matters. There's a statement in Taoism that says, "In conflict, be generous." See any difficulty we have as an opportunity to practice Qigong and to constantly do good actions for others. He remarked that it's easier to do a few good actions, but to regularly do good deeds is what the cultivation of the qi, what the energy is. In the fourth level, begin and end whatever task is at hand. This creates more tranquility. The fifth level is called void tranquility. Identify with awareness that field of spaciousness, of energy, of light, of compassion. Cultivate awareness of the pairs of opposites, like success, failure, credits, mistakes, highs, lows, and notice how they play out in your life. Change your habits from the identification with the habits of your mind to the awareness field of space, energy, light, oneness. Hold all things in the perspective of awareness. The sixth level is empty tranquility. Allow yourself to experience your mind as huge open space. And from your heart, forgive all those people and events you couldn't forgive in the past. Understand there is nothing that is unbearable. The seventh level is true tranquility. One begins to identify with the big view, and our previous conditions change. We give up on excessive worry. One has a beginner's mind and is able to contribute to society and dedicate oneself to others. The eighth level is clear tranquility. One is able to use virtue and wisdom to handle all matters, actively searching for truth, and is action-oriented. And the ninth level is transcendental tranquility. In this final level, there is a sense of connection with all living things in oneness. One considers everything and everyone as their teachers and loved ones. One experiences equality consciousness with themselves and all living things. Dr. Yen says that ultimately, if we are to enter the true realm of Qigong, we must emulate the ancient Qigong master Kuan Yin, who possessed a virtuous mind and personality, and who aspired to the universal salvation of all beings. Kuan Yin is the female bodhisattva of wisdom, who hears the cry, the prayer of the world, and responds with compassion. It is said that as she was nearing the gateway to heaven to take her rightful place among the immortals, she paused because she heard a cry of human suffering rising up from the earth. At this point, she made a compassionate vow that she would always respond to those in need by appearing in many forms and in different places. The Lotus Sutra says that Kuan Yin is especially interested in helping people in poverty or oppression, those facing dangers from swords, letters, fire, demons, water. In other traditions, she is known as Mary, Mother of Sorrows, Sophia, the Dark Virgin. So we'll extend to Kuan Yin right now and invoke the goddess within us. Feeling that resonance inside us. And we'll practice now. We'll relax just a bit more. As one sits in meditation, one's mind begins to slow down. So we begin to sense something different than all those mental preoccupations, all those worries. We begin to get a sense of it. That space opens. And in the beginning, one might think of the mind like a pot of water sitting over a flame. At first, the pot starts to boil, and it boils so hard because of all the thoughts and the feelings. And then gradually, as we slow down even more, we lower the heat under the pot. We begin to relax. And we reduce the flame under the pot by relaxing even more. And we can notice that thoughts and feelings still arise, but they're slower right now. There's more space, more openness. We begin to feel the energy of the mind. So we begin, as we feel that energy of the mind, that energy of awareness, we feel ourselves moving into that awareness of awareness. We begin to experience ourselves like a smooth flowing river. We become aware of the inner flow of the river, not all the things that float down a river. We let go of thoughts, feelings, and begin to sense that inner essence within, that smooth flowing river of awareness. And as we relax even more, we enter that awareness of awareness. We open into the light. And ultimately, the subject and object become one. The river flows into the ocean. One merges into oneness. So as we've been cultivating awareness for some time, we'll focus on family and friends that might be having some difficulty right now. Holding them in the light. And we'll extend to our city, our country, with all the unfolding events coming up. And we'll extend throughout the world that light. And we have one more chant this morning. This is to the White Tara, who is similar to the Kuan Yin.
Om tare tu re mamayu pune jana put kuru so. Om tare tu re mamayu pune jana put kuru so. Om tare tu re mamayu pune jana put kuru so. Om tare tu re mamayu pune jana put kuru so. Om tare tu re mamayu pune jana put kuru so. Om tare tu re pune jana pute kuruso om tare ture mamayo 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 pune jana pute kuruso
And we'll start to close up right now. If you like, you can rub your hands together till they're hot. And then sealing at the heart, the forehead, the top of the head, the belly, yawning a little. We will not be here next week. We're canceling the program on Friday, simply because the rest of the basement ceiling will be done at that time. We have a new ceiling in this section, but over there has to be finished. So that'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They'll be working. So we cannot have a program then. The Wednesday program is still on. There will be Dakini Day tomorrow. And the program that was upstairs, the Buddhist, do you have the details on that?
I'll know that
Next week. Okay, great. Somebody took the poster, so I don't know what the details are. Anyway, so thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you here 2 weeks from now. If you'd like some refreshments or stay for meditation a while, please do.